First thing I want to say is forget everything you think you know about this case, because nothing that is known is what it seems. Until recently I fully believed Gypsy Rose Blanchard was a victim of her own mother and Munchausen by proxy. That was until Gypsy was released from prison after pleading guilty second-degree murder of her mother Deedee Blanchard, along with Nicolas John. Gypsy was released on the 28th of December 2023 and went to live with her husband of 2 years Ryan Anderson. Despite being married for 2 years whilst Gypsy was locked up, the marriage only lasted 3 months after being released. Whilst Gypsy received a lot of well wishes, the general public welcomed Gypsy to social. Initially, her husband Ryan wasn't given the same opportunity. Ryan was called weird, strange, after Gypsy's money. This did not last after the separation. People did start taking Ryan's side after witnessing how Gypsy was treating Ryan before and after separation. I started seeing red flags rather quickly, but defiantly thought I was overthinking things. Sadly, this was not the case. It started rather subtly: a squeeze of the hand, a look of disgust, and a nudge to the arm. Then Gypsy told Ryan to shut up, not realizing the mic would pick. If I'm completely honest, I did not want to believe Gypsy was not the victim she made herself out to be, and Deedee was not the monster Gypsy made her out to be. Coming from an abusive home myself, I felt a level of understanding, obviously, not to the same degree of Gypsy, but abusive nevertheless. I don't know about you, but I still get overwhelmed by how much information can be found on the internet, and after I started seeing red flags, I went looking for more information, and what I found, I'm still blown away. Police interrogations. Court cases. Now don't get me wrong, Deedee was no angel. She committed fraud and was a con woman, but a bad mother. I don't believe so. As parents, we all say we will do everything we can to give our children a life better than our own, and Deedee saw this as a challenge with no boundaries. You're probably wondering how I came to this conclusion. Well, it was a long road. In one interview, Gypsy talks about her mother's last words. Deedee said, "I'm calm now, Gypsy, please don't hurt me," and in another, Deedee said, "What's that for? I'm not gone yet," after Gypsy hugged her. In Gypsy's police interview, Gypsy can be seen bragging about her great life, going to Disney, meeting celebrities. Gypsy also lied to the police about her age, acting like her mom was still alive. Tells everyone Nick's family / the police her mom kicked her out. And when told her mom was no longer with us, Gypsy appears shocked, almost as if they spoke recently. When the officer disputes this with Gypsy, she quickly moves to throw Nicolas under the bus by claiming he locked her in the bathroom. Again, the officer disputes this, causing Gypsy to change her story again. Another contradiction made by Gypsy is that Deedee would hit her if she tried to walk around. In another interview, Deedee only started hitting her after Gypsy ran away with a man named Dan. Gypsy also says Nicolas was the first person she told about not needing the wheelchair, but she has also said she told Dan. Gypsy manipulated Nicolas into ending her mom's, and one of the ways of convincing him was to tell Nicolas that she was pregnant carrying Nicolas's daughter, but she lost the baby because Deedee made her change the feeding tube. I can only imagine the heartbreak Nicolas felt hearing this. There is a creator goes by the name Fancy and friend Colleen, who worked with Gypsy and the family for some time. When they started asking questions, the family turned on Fancy, but not before Fancy got her hands on Gypsy's medical records. Fancy and Colleen looked into the records and found Gypsy did have medical issues. A chromosome disorder, microdeletion of 1q21. 1. This is a genuine condition and very real for Gypsy. This is a lot to take in, but this information has come about because of the actions of Gypsy Rose herself. I am taking all the contradictions and actions of Gypsy Rose herself to come to these conclusions. Since her release date, Gypsy seems to be on a mission to self-destruct, and is doing a damn good job of it, from attacking survivors of MBP2 running around from one podcast to another contradicting herself in every other interview. For some reason Gypsy does not want Nicolas to have a retrial. She is actively trying to stop anyone who supports him. Why this is, I don't know. Maybe Nicolas has information she does not want out. I also believe when Gypsy posted to Facebook that B is dead, she knew the police could find her via the IP address. One thing Gypsy is not is stupid. She knew exactly what she was doing every step of the way. The only mistake Gypsy made was believing she would walk away free from any changes. Below you will find links to amazing channels with a lot more information should you need more to show you Gypsy did not care about anyone but herself. I'm not even going to start on Deedee's birthday or worse still Mother's Day post. I'll let you make your own assumptions there. Please like, share and subscribe. And why not leave a comment while you're still here?